be clear to me whether hearing Tom York singing "Yesterday I Woke Up Sucking Enamel" came in my own imagination, or if it simply now proves a vestige of a former wayward time in my life. Seems kind of funny now. Think of myself sucking enamel. Like, what do you imagine me doing? Face down in the tub, naked, mouth wrapped around the edge of the tub, shower still drizzling limply in that way it drizzles at the end. Big glasses, eyes on my face and sweat everywhere, red, everything red and fish-eyed. I feel so small, such a wide-angled world. You know when you wake up from that place, you're not alive, you're not dead. Look at yourself in the mirror. You're like a vampire, cast no reflection. You know, I never liked vampires much, with the exception of the countenances. Ghosts were fine because they were always on the walls. Wolves were too even. I got bit by a few dogs as a kid. The wolfmen are still alright. But vampires, you see, the reason they can't see the reflections, they have no soul. Or at least that's the idea anyways. You never want to be on the wrong side of the zombie horde. Zombies, robots don't kill you. Kill all humans. That's a bullshit. They want to possess you. The whole cosmos weighing you down. You're Atlas, and you don't even know you're a Titan. He's lost all awareness of the self. His identity. Betrayed in that vendetta with the damn Olympians. How else could a man carry such weight without standing up to flip the bird?
He's sitting there in the old wooden chair he found on the side of the road last summer. Kingdom laid before him. The dinosaurs, the Transformers, the doll his grandmother got him when she forgot he was a boy last Christmas. She's dead now. Lego huts and ziggurats. The little men look up at him from his sternum as Main Street, and each rib an avenue. They've erected an obelisk farther down.
What do you say we look at it further, huh?
What is it you'd like to look at further?
The song. Yeah. I want to look at the song that made me invincible.
Invincible?
Invincible, Doc. That's right. A man with no soul ain't never gonna die.
He considers the mountains of his legs for a moment, arms clasped around them, a circumventing highway, the peak, his crown, buried between his knees, two sister summits.
Everything in its right place. Everything, you got that right, Doc. Everything in its right place. And then when the way York says it, wispy, nebulous, like a muse. Sounds like Everysing. Everything's singing. I had a full conversation with my door handle. For the life of me, he wouldn't let me in. I said, why? He said, I don't know. I said, if you don't know, I don't know. And so we spoke of other things until I got scared and crawled back through the basement window. You know when I woke up the next morning, nobody had locked the door? But did Al scratch the doorknob man and twist? No way! Would you grab Mr. Smith's nose and twist? No way! Everything's a face now. A singing face. York knows it too. I tell you, he knows. What is it that you tried to say? What was that you tried to say? Tried to say.
You're singing it now. You raised your voice on the last say.
What? Huh? What, did I? I guess so. I feel like I know it by heart, but I don't. Not by heart. By tussin. It's a state-dependent memory.
How do you mean? He's leaned back again, chin a set of furrowed hills, brow line a rolling field, considering his sternum. Without looking up, he tells me it's a second level of consciousness, that you can't be there sober, but he doesn't like to refer to the difference as sobriety and a buzz.
I hate that word, buzz. That's how my father puts it. He's a hypocrite, said I'll never be anything. Well, look at me now. I'm king. No, God of an entire nation. Every man his own nation. Everything in its right place. In its right place.
He goes on. His eyes flicker on and off, but he's not sleeping. Imbalances in the right brain, causing the ego to disappear where it is usually dominant in the left, specifically in what corresponds to Wernicke's area, often cause psychosis, or at least a breakdown in normal pattern recognition, which causes such patients to anthropomorphize inanimate objects and have trouble differentiating between categorically like objects because of spatial dementia. Additionally, for reasons unknown, the need for sleep is severely reduced. He'll lay awake for hours in the dark, idly content. After reviewing a CAT scan for Olney's lesions, I'll recommend severing the anterior commissure, effectively ceasing all verbal function beyond vocal echolalia. After 6 months of close observation, I may have to recommend a full perfunctal leucotomy. He knows what I'm thinking. The peaks between the summits once again.
I've read that after the procedure, you can still sing. You can still sing, right? Tell me it's true. Everysing.
I consider his world, its voices, Everysing, as he calls it. There have been a notable number of cases, similar to yours, in which the patients were able to continue singing. They could not speak. Speech recognition was often rendered autistic, reading the written word, causing stress and further hallucination. He erupts again, trying to smile, though normative expression proves difficult. One field flattens out, flooded by spring's rains, the other remains plowed, red and ready for harvest, a definitive symptom of imbalance in the prefrontal cortex.
You know, I actually looked up the lyrics the other day, and it read sucking a lemon, not sucking enamel. I really would look kind of funny sucking enamel. But it's not even a food. But I've never liked lemons much. Vampires neither. The Godfather's a vampire with that lemon in his mouth in that last scene. Huh. Maybe that was an orange. Everything in its right place? I don't know, Doc. Apples to oranges, Doc? What's the difference? You know, I actually looked up the lyrics the other day, and it read sucking a lemon, not sucking enamel. I really would look kind of funny sucking enamel.